Okay, this is mirrored off of my iPad, and so I've pulled up my student files or my student courses. Just want to give you a quick overview of how things are laid out a little differently. The Windows version or the laptop/desktop version, if you notice, the launch pad that's usually on the left-hand column is now at the bottom. So you've got working from left to right on the bottom screen. Dashboard, calendar will upload their calendar. In the student view, if they have to-do items or if they have assignments that you've put due dates onto, they will be listed here. And then there's notifications. These are when actual due dates are started. So, or when they're like the list of when things are due or when things are posted. So announcements would be in here as well. And then your inbox is that it's your inbox. So I'm going to come over here to my dashboard. I'm going to work through an assignment as if I'm a student in my class. So this is what my kids see when they log in. The syllabus, that's a district thing. They want that to be loaded. So if you click on my syllabus, it's what's there. It's got at the bottom when they can get what my schedule is, contact information, tutoring time, course expectations. These are all things that the district set out. I do have a due date that's already past due because this is from last year, so I'll have to kind of tweak some dates here as we work forward. I'm going to click on modules. So these are what the kids modules will see. So if I click on lab safety and variables, because that's kind of our first like mini unit as we work in, and then I'm going to click on lab safety. So from here, if it'll load the assignment, you can see the little spinning wheel is talking to itself up there. This is what my kids' assignment will look like. So it says you need to complete the module by beginning of class next week, have both a paper and a digital contract on file. So this way they get practice with using the annotation tool. They will have one that's sent home. That's the paper copy is what I keep on file, but this is more for practice for them to navigate Canvas. So using what we talked about with the past assignments and the other videos, I have a video of kids in lab safety rules. So if I click it, it plays. It's super cringy. I told them up at the top before the video, it says, I know that it's kind of cringeworthy, but pay attention. So then there's a lab safety quiz, and there'll be a different video for how to build a quiz. So that's there if they want to use it. I'm going to click back to lab safety. The external tool will allow them to download the PDF. But if you notice on mine, it says then you will complete the contract, and then there's the PDF link. So the bonus of having it as a PDF link is when they click on it, it actually shows them what it looks like. So if you look at the top column or the top row, it'll have like modules are there, the lab safety caret, and then the arrows that look like they're going back and forth away from each other. So this one right here, I'm going to click that, and that makes that module column kind of scoot away. So from here, if they click the pencil at the top, so the pencil and paper at the top, there's a new window that pops over on the side, and it is the way that I can annotate it. So if I wanted to have the kids have to highlight things that they find are important, so I may pick like I'm going to highlight this part because it's important that you read all the lab equipment and that we have lab aprons on. So this may be something, oh, and then if you look over here, because I messed up, this little button right here, I'm going to click it, and that takes the last thing I did. It's usually easier to do a 2-finger push up. So I'm going to highlight things that I think are important. Then I'm going to go down here at the bottom, and it says I have to fill this out. So I'm going to click the little text button, and then I'm going to tap over in the box. Uh-oh, I'm going too fast for it. Text, tap, Chris Carter. I'm going to move it around so it's right there. Oh. Edit. I'm going to make it a little smaller so it fits. So I'm making it a little smaller here. And to do that, I held my finger on it until it popped up with that information. So I'm going to hit done. And then I'm going to come over here on the side. I'm going to click the pen. And then I am going to take a word of advice from my friend Stephanie Powell, and I'm going to use blue. I'm going to use 2 fingers to make it a little bigger and to drag it over. And then that's not going to work for me. So we're going to click on it. So I held this button down, and then I'm going to bring the thickness way down because I want it to look like an ink line. So I'm going to, it shows you a preview of what it will look like. So I'm going to click over here next to signature just to kind of close that window. I'm going to use my finger. And it's not the 6, 7, 4, boop-a-da-doo. And then I'm going to use 2 fingers to make it smaller, 2 fingers to push up, and then I'm going to come fill out this other stuff. So I'm going to pick a different color. I like orange. I'm going to make it a little thicker. Tap over here next to the yes, no boxes and have the kids fill out. Do you wear contacts? No, I do not. Are you colorblind? No, I am not. Do you have allergies? No, I do not. And then from there, they'll click this lab safety button and it'll go back. And it has a submission piece. So I'm going to need to save it. I can share it. From here, all I did was click this little button here. And then you're going to hit submit assignment. So I'm going to hit submit assignment. It's going to ask me what course do I want to do it. So I'm going to put it in my 8th grade. And then which assignment am I turning in? Oh, because I don't have them dated. And then they would click lab safety quiz. And then it would let me turn it in. So I'm going to click back because this is not technically canceled. So from there, if I want to see my module line again, I'm going to click this button. My module line comes back up. And I go down here and click dashboard. And so that would be a student's view of the assignment. So now I'm going to go back to teacher. Nope, that was the same one. Teacher view. So for my professional development over here, for my delay PD, if you notice it looks a little bit different. If I go down to pages in this one, it's not updated to say modules, but that's really what these are. And then these are the ones that are available. And then my assignments, that's where everything pops up again. So because I don't have the practice one published yet or the BrainPop one published yet, so these pages are only things that I've published. Again, adjusting and adding assignments and activities is best done on a laptop. So I hope this kind of helps. I will make another one that is how to build a quiz in a little bit, but this is a pretty long video. So thanks.